This video is going to be so juicy, okay? The things I might say in this video might be controversial. You can always feel free to share your own opinion below, okay? You are entitled to yours and we are entitled to have a conversation and learn from each other, right? I may not always be right. At the end of the day, you gotta do what works best for you. Let's get straight into the video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some things that women should not be doing. This is part 2 of a video I already did. So the first one is on my channel. If you consider yourself a high value woman, please learn from the mistakes of those who've come before you, okay? Or just listen to me and take notes because these things are necessary and a lot of us do not know about them. Again, let's dive into the first thing that we women should not be doing. The first thing that I want to talk about is our weight, okay? I'm sure you started the year with maybe a goal, some of us, to drop down some weight, okay? You've been under the pressure and you think that once you get to a certain weight or to a certain size that you're gonna feel a certain way. Okay, you're literally postponing your happiness just to become a size 6. Before then, you can be happy. Ladies, we need to let go of those expectations and this pressure that is put on us and on our weight. In my opinion, food is to be enjoyed so far as you're eating the right quantities. You should be okay? Do not abuse it. Eat what you like. Life is short, like for real, all right? But like I said, you do you, right? Like, do what pleases you. Overeating is a problem, and likewise, not eating enough is a problem. Depending on what your needs are, find a balance that works for you. Don't go down on a drastic regimen to cut down just because you saw someone drinking ginger every day. You don't even know the health of this person and how that ginger is affecting them, but here you are and you have different issues on your body. Your health needs are different and you're here also drinking ginger every single day and maybe hurting yourself just because. Find something that that works for you. Another thing that we women should stop doing in relation to our weight is like the amount of money that some women spend on the gym just to achieve a certain size is ridiculous, okay? It is good to exercise, but there has to be a balance. All your entire savings should not be going to a gym membership, that you've subscribed. And some of us subscribe and we never ever even show up on the gym, but the money is going in the drain. We really need to be careful about what our exercising expectations are and what is realistic for us. Even saying so, if you are the person who likes to eat just carrots, just eat your carrots. If you like yogurt, eat your yogurt. No pressure. Do not be pressured by anyone to look a certain way just because someone doesn't like your size, just because someone doesn't like the way you look. We don't have to do that extra stuff and spend our extra money, just to look like some models who, to be honest, are really on a special, regimen just to be who they are and how they are because of what they do, because that is their profession. What the models do does not necessarily apply to what we do as women on a day-to-day basis. Some of us out here already have children and that naturally, whether you like it or not, is going to impact the way you look, okay? And if you go on that drain, it can be also mentally draining to be obsessed about getting to a size that is similar to what a model is who has never had a child in their life before. So we need to be realistic, just be realistic and figure out what works for you and not what is working for you because it worked for a model in Paris or on TV. Yeah, so if you're someone who genuinely likes to be at the gym every morning, every afternoon, every evening, that's excellent. Exercise is good, your health is good, that is what you want. If you are someone who likes to walk, like myself, it's okay. Walk, okay? If you're someone who likes to do the bicycle, be on a bicycle. My thing is, don't do it because don't hate your body now. Love your body now. Do not wait to have a different body in 2 years before you can love the body. Okay, you can start loving your body right away. I'm sure I've overdragged this point, so let's move on to the second point. But before we do, if you're finding value, this is a good time for you to support the channel. And really, you can support my channel and any other YouTuber's channel for free by just subscribing. It is free to subscribe, and you can really also go an extra mile to like the video and to comment below. Now let's move on to the second thing that a woman or all women or high value women should not be doing. This one is super interesting, and I in particular, growing up, I've never been under the pressure to fit a certain perspective. I would literally wear sneakers to a party where everyone is wearing heels, and I'll be okay with it. A lot of us wear certain things just because we want to fit in. Okay, life is short. Please live your own lives. God gave each and every one of us our own lives to live. Why would you abandon your life and try to live another person's life? Wear what is comfortable for you. Okay, if you like to wear t-shirts, wear your t-shirts. If you like cardigans like this one, pop them up. Okay, if you want to wear your trousers, wear your trousers. If you want to wear, just flats to go to church, wear your flats and go to church. Do not be under pressure to wear some kind of things. And sometimes we expose our bodies, not even just because it's something that we really want to do, but because we want to fit into a circle of people who wear those kinds of clothes. And again, this also applies to maybe spending your money. If you have money just to buy clothes that come from H&M or Walmart like myself, just spend that. Okay, don't borrow money, don't use your credit cards to buy money to wear the Michael Kors and the Chanels just because you wanted to fit into a certain group or to be accepted by certain people. Okay, this happens very frequently in schools, secondary schools, where there's a lot of peer pressure, and we see what other rich kids wear and play around with and they go to clubs with, and we want to do that. We want to become them. If you're a high value woman, like, you really need to just decide what is good for you, what you really want to do for yourself, and do just that. Okay, because there is magic in being you, just how you are, with your own choices, with your own mistakes, with your own strengths and your own weaknesses. And there is absolutely no reason to be a copycat, especially if that is just to fit in. Like, what are you fitting in for? People should be fitting into what you are serving, girl. Like, let them fit into what you're trying to serve. And what I've learned is really that what you wear, whether you like it or not, is going to determine how people perceive you. If your boobs are always out, a lot of people are going to perceive you in a certain kind of way compared to when you're always covered up. Whether we like it or not, that's how it is. So it has to be your choice. If you want to let your boobs outside, let them out because you want them. Okay, don't misinterpret me, because at the end of the day, your life, your choice, right? But don't do it because you want to please anyone. And especially, a lot of us already have internal insecurities that we need to take care of, and now there is this external burden that we have to wear on us and always be on talons all the time, even in the snow. And we're like, no, if you love your wigs, wear your wigs. If you don't love them, do not wear them. Please do not be peer pressured to being a certain kind of way, again, just to fit in. Let's move on to the next. So the third thing that women of high value should not be doing, if you know your worth, you shouldn't be doing these things. This one is apologizing for everything. Some of us, when we show up at work in the morning, here is how we greet our bosses. Sorry, good morning, sir. If we need a glass of coffee, a cup of coffee, sorry, can I have a cup of coffee? If we need to go to lunch at our own lunch time, like time that is ours, that we deserve, that we've earned, sorry, Can I go out for lunch? Why are we always apologizing? We deserve things in life, you know. We deserve things in life. We don't, like, it's already very stressful always having to put extra effort to get the job, for example. So when you have it, be in it. Like, know that you are there to serve a purpose, to deliver value there. And if you know that you are value, you shouldn't be in that workplace and at every point in time apologizing for something. Sorry, can you give me that book? Sorry, can I drink water now? Sorry, can I go home now? It's too much. I know we do it because we're trying to be polite. There are circumstances when you know, like, if you're about to disturb someone or to interrupt someone who is doing something serious, it's okay to say sorry sometimes, like, just to be polite. But if you are the person who is saying sorry at everything, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself, because honestly, when you show up like sorry this, sorry that, sorry that, people will stop valuing you. You need to know your worth. You need to know that if you're supposed to work 8 to 5 and you have a lunch break at 12, when you're going for lunch, you don't have to apologize for it. If you need to take a coffee break, you don't have to apologize for it. If you need help from someone, okay, excuse me please, can you help me with a cup of coffee? Sorry, what did you do that you're apologizing for? I think that is just ridiculous how some of us go about. And to be honest, I have observed situations where people do that, and then the people who are around them perceive that as you not having your self-worth. You don't know your value, and so they will treat you like that. If you show any way that you show up in the world, that's what you get back. The next thing that high value women should stop doing is really just knowing your worth. Okay, like I just said, you are very deserving of any good thing that is worth deserving for a human being on earth. A lot of us, a lot of women have already made it in life. You work so hard in school and now you have a job, or you've grown a business to, like, you are a millionaire, like you're killing it. But now you're feeling like an imposter. You're feeling like, just because I'm a woman, like, is this even real? Am I dreaming? Am I fake? We need to snap out of that mindset of own our achievements in life. You are that worthy. You are that smart. You are the boss, okay? You are an entrepreneur, okay? You know how to make money, all right? You have ideas in your head, okay? You can develop new technology to change the world, okay? You are the one who is running that NGO that is taking care of every single child somewhere in the world, okay? That's you doing it. You have been doing it. You know that you are doing it, okay? So value yourself. Know that you deserve that, okay? You've worked so hard. Maybe you grew up, you didn't even have food to eat, and today you are, I don't know, you are exactly where you dreamt of being 10 years ago, and you know that you are killing it. You know that you're special, okay? Keep that, enjoy that, value that, all right? Stop feeling like an imposter, all right? Just because you are a woman doesn't mean that you don't deserve all those things, all right? Sometimes it's good to just look back. Say, for example, you're a medical doctor, and do you know how much it took for you to become a medical doctor? Years of study. When everyone else was partying, you were reading your books, okay? When everyone was partying, you were doing research. When everyone else was partying, you were doing an internship. You were at a camp doing a crash course, okay? Just to have that tech role that you have now. So why are you feeling like an imposter? Like, wear your crown, okay? Wear your crown and be proud of it, because you deserve it. You worked for it. You truly deserved it. You are in it now. You are doing it now. You are killing it. And that is all you, all right? That's you. Enjoy it. Value it. Know that you're worthy. Another thing that high value women should not be doing is living in the mindset of it has to be perfect. I know, again, with social media, always have to capture that perfect moment when you are all dressed up with makeup at a dinner, whatever, for the media. Like, it always has to be that perfect moment. We need to just enjoy, just relax and take in every moment of our lives. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. And honestly, this is something that should apply to me, and it's really something that I want to take into my 2023, as a major thing to consider. All right, we are seeking this perfection that truly does not exist. Sometimes I wonder what I personally miss out because I'm trying to get into a perfect situation. We get to miss a lot. We are missing a lot in life just by postponing everything until it becomes perfect. Okay, and again, perfect is relative. You might think that it's perfect for you, but someone will be seeing it as you are just beginning, and to another person it will be that you've already made it. Okay, so we need to let go of the perfectionist, perfect, life mindset, and just enjoy life as we go. Okay, start even when you don't know, start even when it's uncertain, start even when it's messy. Okay, just do it. Stop waiting for the perfect time. At the end of the day, at every single moment in your life, that is your real life. That's the truth. That's life is so real, and it happens second by second. I think we can't skip those seconds because we are waiting for some other special second. The next thing that I want to talk about is about happiness. Okay, a lot of women really do postpone their happiness. And it's usually stuff like, when I finish university, I'm gonna be happy. When I get a job, I'm gonna be happy. When I find my prince and marry, I'm gonna be happy. Someday I'm gonna be living in a dream house. Why can't we just be happy now? Why can't we just be happy now? I just read a quote this week that said, we can cry and mourn at the same time. It can be simultaneous. Okay, pain doesn't have to come and go away before happiness can come. I can be sad that I didn't get my admission into uni, at the same time be happy that I'm still alive, that I am healthy. A lot of us will postpone every other thing else and focus on the other things, and then anticipate to have that happiness in the long run. I know it can be hard, but it's all about gratitude. I wake up grateful every day. When I wake up, I try to, remind myself of some things that are going great in my life and be grateful for. Does that mean that I don't have things that stress me out? Absolutely. Okay. But in the midst of it, I still find ways to be happy, even though there is pain, even though there is stress. There will be different moments in time where maybe what you are feeling will be more pain, and maybe the next minute what you'll be feeling is more happiness. But I think that it gets worse if we completely ignore the happiness part or the gratitude part and we only focus on the stress. It is good to not postpone our happiness. Okay, enjoy. And I can tell you that as you grow older as a woman, the roles, the duties, the things, the expectations that the world has of you, they only increase. So if you're young, enjoy your life, enjoy your ride. You may think that when you have a wonderful house, or that when you land that wonderful job, eventually you're going to be happy. But when you land that job, that's when you will be able to take care of your entire family. Okay, so it will come like a happy moment, but in turn it comes with responsibility. So it's good to have a balance and not forget one because of the other. But let's move on to the next thing that high value women should not be doing. That is not having dinners, not treating ourselves just because we are single. A lot of introverts do this all the time, but extroverts always find this weird. Well, I don't understand why. An introvert lady will go to the restaurant by themselves and have a wonderful meal. An extrovert, a lot of extroverts can never do that. They will be embarrassed to go to dinner by themselves and just sit there and eat and go home, right? If you are a lady out there and you're single, please, you don't always need a man to accompany you to treat yourself, okay? If you have the money to go out and have a good dinner, even if you don't have girlfriends or man friends, go out, okay? Make the reservation and go and enjoy yourself, okay? I'm telling you this when you still have the time. And like I just said, as you get older, a lot of things, responsibilities come, a lot of things come, and the picture that you may be thinking that you will have in the long run may not be exactly what would happen. So if you have the time now and you have the means and you're still single, and you feel like you need to have a dinner, make a reservation, girl, and go have your dinner, okay? Do not worry about what people think. Sometimes you're even thinking that people are thinking something when they are not. Maybe when you go to the restaurant, they'll be like, oh, who is this lady who loves herself so much that she's just here sitting and pampering herself? Okay, the next thing that I want to share with you is that high value women should not focus on the wedding. A lot of women are obsessed about the wedding ceremony, and I personally, I was obsessed, but you don't have to make the same mistake. If you love a fancy wedding, that is fine, but I just want to remind you that marriage is really not just the church. Actual marriage starts after the church, okay? So have conversations with your partner about your expectations going into the marriage before you go to church, before you go to court, okay? Do not be overly obsessed about the grandiosity, I don't know if that's even a word, or how big your wedding is gonna be, okay? Be worried about how you will be able to work with your partner once you eventually get married to make your home work. How many kids are we gonna have? How do we plan to grow them? Where are we gonna live? Where is the money going to come from? What are we going to do with our money? Will I be working or will I be staying at home? Consider what will happen after the wedding, and especially if you are on a low income and you really don't have money, doing a big wedding is gonna ruin your life, okay? You don't want to go marry and then next day you can't even pay your rent, because now that's going to just start the fight. That's when your relationship is just going to start going down the drain. If you must have a wedding, that is okay. My advice will be that you just make sure that apart from the money that is allocated for the wedding, that there is extra money saved for after the wedding. Great. So these are the 8 things that high value women should not be doing. I am sure that if you don't do those things, that you will feel better about your life and you would definitely be in the right track. Knowing that life itself is really not perfect, we can only do our best and put in more thought to the things that we do, you know, to make sure that tomorrow is better for us. So if you've watched up to here, I appreciate you watching. But before I go, I'm going to put on the screen here the other video I did on the things that women should stop doing, okay? There's other multiple videos that I've put on the channel on the power of silence, things to keep private in your life. So I'm going to put them on the screen here for you to check out, and I will also link the videos in the description and maybe in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here soon, hoping that you did subscribe, because it's free to subscribe to support me, and that you hit the notifications bell so that you don't miss my next upload. I would really love to have you back here. Thank you again for watching, and see you back here soon.